Okay, I just want to do another example for you. This example is private nonprofit four-year colleges charge on average $26,372 per year in tuition and fees. The standard deviation is $6,690. Assume the distribution is normal. Let X be the cost for a randomly selected college. Round all answers to 4 decimal places. So what is the distribution of X? So you can, right here it tells us assume the distribution is normal, right? Oops, sorry about that. So the way we write that and the way the homework will show you is this little one curvy line means the distribution. So X is distributed as a normal distribution, and in parentheses we always put the mean comma standard deviation. So the mean of this distribution is $26,372, and the standard deviation is 6,690. And that's how we show the distribution. Okay, now part B says find the probability that a randomly selected private nonprofit four-year college will cost less than $23,147 per year. So we're looking for the probability that X is less than $23,147. Okay, so if our distribution is normal, it's mound-shaped symmetrical, we know the mean is 26,372, then 23,000 is somewhere to the left of that, right? 23,147. And we want this probability, so remember we want the shaded area as the probability that we're looking for. So when we put this in our calculator, we can use normal CDF. Remember the normal CDF, you put in the lower bound and upper bound as your first two numbers. Remember it's the lower bound of the shaded area. So I think in one of my earlier videos, I used -1E99. I think in some of the help videos, they use like -99,999. So whatever you want to use, I'm just going to go ahead and use this -1E99. That's just scientific notation. Or you can use you want to use a really large, small number. You know what I'm saying? Very, very small number here. And then the upper limit of our shaded area is 23,147. And then we do comma, and then the mean 26,372, and then the standard deviation. Okay, so in our calculator, we go to second distribution. Remember, we always go down to normal CDF. We're not going to use the normal PDF. Enter. Our lower limit I have in here is -1E99. I'll just clear it so you can see how I put it in here. Always use the negative, not the minus, okay? 1, and then to get the EE, it's right here above the comma. Remember that means times 10 to the 99. And then our upper limit we said was 23,147. Our mean was 26,372. Standard deviation was 6690. And we hit paste and enter. And we see our answer is 0.3149 if we run to 4 decimal places. Okay, so on our calculator, we got 0.31, and if we go to 4 decimals, 49. So that's this probability under the curve, okay? Now in part C then, it says find the 62nd percentile for this distribution. So remember percentiles tell us the percentage less than a value, okay? So again, if I draw my graph here, here's the mean. I know that 50% is to the left of the mean, right? So it's going to be additional 12% there, right? But what I'm looking for is this X value here so that this area under the curve is 0.62. Okay, that's what percentile means. It means the percentage less than, or we can equate that to the area under the curve. So when we know the area under the curve and we're trying to find the X value, on our calculator we can use the inverse norm. because we always put the area to the left. So if we were looking for the area to the right, remember we have to do 100% minus that to get the area to the left. And then the mean. Sorry about that. The mean was 26,372, 6690. Okay, so do the inverse norm. We do second distribution again. This time we go down to inverse norm, number 3 there. Remember we put the area to the left. Now, my calculator, the upgrading operating system, does give me the option if I want to put the area to the right or center. It defaults to the left. The reason I said that it always has to be the area to the left, if you don't have this upgraded operating system, it's not going to ask you this. Okay, we say enter, and then I'm going to put the mean in. And the standard deviation. I'm going to leave it at left. And so some of you may just need to type it in this way, and the left won't show up. It'll just have these 3. Okay? So I get $28,415.67. Okay, so we get $26,415.67, but since it says to the roundest, to the nearest dollar, we need to round to $26,416.